And Congresswoman Carolyn B. Maloney, along with other elected officials, are standing together in Manhattan today. Well, they're calling on the U.S. Treasury Department to send a message that New York will no longer give safe harbor to Russian oligarchs who they say are enabling the war in Ukraine. And News 12's Jordan Kassane explains.
What's known as Billionaires Row is comprised of luxury apartment buildings, many of which are owned by Russian oligarchs. And according to elected officials who rallied to raise awareness today, these oligarchs use this real estate as a means to hide their wealth behind anonymous shell companies and LLCs.
We have to act now so that we hold the Putin regime accountable, so that we send a message to the world that Manhattan will no longer give safe harbor to the people who are enabling the horrific war in Ukraine.
The Manhattan borough president is calling on the federal government to protect our Ukrainian neighbors who call New York City home.
New York City has a role in this crisis, both because we are home to the largest Ukrainian community in America, but also because for years, decades, Manhattan has been one of the favored safe harbors for Russian oligarchs.
The group today saying that what it really boils down to is the U.S. Treasury Department issuing sanctions against these individuals in an effort to have their properties seized. In an effort to hold those bad actors accountable, Congress signed the Corporate Transparency Act, which was introduced by Congressmember Carolyn Maloney herself.
This will make it harder for terrorists, oligarchs, to finance their operations and move their money, and it will help make the world a safer place.
It's efforts like these, along with federal and state level legislation, that lawmakers hope to remind those Ukrainians who call New York City home that they are safe here. In Midtown Manhattan, Jordan Kassane, News 12.